Okay, hello everybody, I'm Troy, and these are Courniecia, and we're going to be showing you, well, I'm pretty much going to be telling you the Wife of Bath's tale, at least in summary. So, tale is told it's in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, and it's a rendition of an Arthurian legend, and pretty much goes like this. So, a knight in the time of King Arthur, well, wandering around, I guess he's sort of crazy because, well, he just rapes a girl in the first 2 or 3 pages. Bit weird. But anyways, people find out about the raping, and he is brought before the court of King Arthur. And of course, Arthur wants to behead the knight for such a dishonorable action, and the queen says no. And of course, Arthur decides to listen to the queen, and, well, I guess now I'll switch it up to Courniecia, and the queen tells the knight
that he has a year and a day to go find out what women really want in a relationship. So the knight says, okay, I'll go do that. And he goes and he runs around and talks to a bunch of maidens. And some say they want to be respected, loved, like waited after, and all this stuff. So he meets a maiden that tells a story about a husband that she had who had donkey ears. And so the husband says, don't tell anyone, keep it a secret. She says, okay, I will. But then one day it just goes to her head and she can't take it anymore. She feels like her heart is going to explode. So she goes to the river and she tells the river, and then she feels better. But her husband doesn't know that she told the river. So the moral of the story was that they want to be trusted with secrets. And yeah, that's true. Okay. So then the knight, he thinks that maybe this is it, but then he's not sure. So he goes and he's walking through the forest, and there's this weird, ugly old lady by a tree. And he meets her and he says hello. And she says hi, and he tells her what he's looking for. And she says, okay, I'll tell the queen what it truly is that women want, if you promise you'll do anything that I ask. He says, okay, I will. They go back to the kingdom, and she tells the queen that what women want is to have dominion and control over their marriage and their husbands and relationships. So all the women in the court agree, even the queen. No one disagrees. So now that the maiden says, now that I've done this for you, you have to do it for me, like you promised. And the knight says, what? And then the maiden says, I want to be your wife. So the knight says, what? No, no way, anything but that. And she says, no, that's what you promised. You promised you'd do anything for me, so this is what I want. And so the knight says, okay. They go and they get married in secret. And so they go to their bed, and the maiden realizes the knight's not happy, so she asks why he's not happy, and has she done anything wrong? The knight says, no, it's just that you're ugly, you're old, you're plain, you're boring. And so the maiden asks him, would you rather have an ugly and faithful wife or a beautiful and unfaithful wife? And she tells him to choose. So then the knight says, no, you choose. So he chooses to be beautiful and faithful. So, Katie, what do you think? Do you think beautiful and faithful go together in any way?
I don't.
Sure. Why is that?
Okay, well anyway, in quick, rough analysis, the tale is not uncommon. You see that a lot of times in older medieval legends. You see the maiden, the ugly maiden, eventually, after issuing a test to a knight or the man, if the man passes, she becomes beautiful. It's not an uncommon story in Arthurian times. And it's, of course, obviously, the tale is used to convey the idea that women should be obeyed in relationships because they know better. As a guy, I don't know, but hey, whatever.